here's the tale of Wolfe Glick and this dream ball. But it's not about the Pokeball itself. It's about what's in it and how it's connected to this individual. So if you're enjoying the video, don't forget to leave a like. What the fuck am I doing? I don't get any ad revenue off of this shit. There are two paramount points to take away from this video, but before I get into those, it's best to catch yourself up on the context. Starting with these videos, Dream Ball Raichu is 100% legal, and Wolfe used two different Raichu that's mixed up in all of this slander. Wolfe Glick uses illegal Pokemon, and of course he's referring to this Raichu right here, which is the Dream Ball Raichu. But is the Dream Ball Raichu illegal though? I'm going to prove to you how important it is to actually do your research, not parrot information, and the difference between presenting admissible evidence and inventing facts. Now I said Dream Ball Raichu is perfectly legal, right?
Where's your evidence, Savage?
Here it is. Now there are a few things I like to mention along with this particular Pikachu, but let's begin here. There was this area called the Dream World, an online hub where you could catch Pokemon. They would end up in the Entree Forest. Hold on. Yeah, this area right here. But the takeaway from this is that for all of these areas you could find Pokemon in, you'd play mini games, and if you successfully beat these simple mini games, you are allowed to transfer these Pokemon to your Black, White, Black 2, and White 2 games, and they would end up in an area called the Entree Forest. And within the Entree Forest, you were able to catch any Pokemon there and any Pokeball you had available, including the Dream Ball. Now this was an event from 2012 as I scroll down, but it was only in Europe via Toys R Us when you purchased Black 2 and White 2. Is it starting to register? This Pikachu is only male, and this is important. That's this same Raichu. Oh, look at that. It's the same Raichu. Now hold up, it's worth mentioning that this isn't the same video. This is game 3 and this is game 2, but that's the same Raichu. That's the same animation you'd find when you release a Pokemon from the Dream Ball in a battle. Dream Ball Raichu is 100% legal. It doesn't matter if you haven't seen it before otherwise, just like it doesn't matter that you were stupid enough to believe something you were told instead of doing research yourself, because Publicify of all people said it. Isn't research beautiful? And if you know how the Dream World worked in the 5th gen Pokemon games, then everything else should fall in place concerning the Dream Ball and Raichu. So now that I solved the conundrum and debunked the false claim that Wolfe Glick used an illegal Pokemon, tell me, why didn't Publicify present any other information about that Dream Ball Raichu? What are its statistics? Remember, my other point I'm about to make is that Wolfe Glick used two different Raichu, one in this particular match and in his championship. What are its origins, even though it's blatantly obvious? That's the thing I love about Publicify simps. They misread everything by ear. They take everything at face value. They don't do any research beyond what their daddy programs them to believe. So the entire time you don't know anything beyond Wolfe Glick using this Pokemon inside of a battle. You don't know its statistics and you don't know any other facets of its origin. It would be nice to see a status screen on this particular Raichu. Better than that, this is a Nugget Bridge match, a community sanctioned match, not a VGC match. Who's Nugget Bridge? Well, this is who they are. They talk about the origins of the whole competitive scene and entities like Smogon as well as themselves, and when you know it, VGC players have competed in matches like the one shown in this video, but this has nothing to do with VGC. This Dream Ball Raichu was not used in a VGC tournament. Videos from the first 2 games can be found on Wolfe Glick's channel, and I can imagine him making this video that showcases the 3rd match private because maybe he didn't want to deal with the unnecessary drama that came along with it somehow. I just can't quite put my finger on it. So again, Dream Ball Raichu is legal. However, you can pass down the Dream Ball to a Pikachu until 7th gen, which allowed both male and genderless Pokemon, additionally with female Pokemon, to breathe down their Pokeballs to the offspring. And this Raichu was showcased in a Nugget Bridge match, not a VGC match. And this is a bit of trivia that's equally important. The only other way to get Dream Balls on Pokemon is through this little app called Pokemon Dream Radar, available on your 3DS that connects to Black 2 and White 2. However, only these Pokemon are able to be in them. And the Dream Ball otherwise hasn't been available until the 8th gen Pokemon games, where the ball guy gives you one, and you can farm them from the Crown Tundra, courtesy of Delibird max rate battles. Now with all of that out of the way, how can I possibly prove that the two Raichu I'm claiming that Wolfe Glick used are completely different? Well, here is that match that Wolfe Glick won the VGC 2016 championship in. The most beautiful takeaway from this is the fact that Publicify debunks his own fictitious idiocy. I know it's surprising. He not only shows the evidence of Wolfe Glick using a completely different Raichu in that championship match, but unlike the Dream Ball Raichu, he shows the statistics of it. This Raichu is in a Cherish Ball. Remember, this is the one Wolfe Glick used in his championship match that he won in 2016. We even have its origin. Well, let's look at the year 2015 and scroll down. There it is right there. Look at that. Fake Out, Encore, Volt Tackle, and most importantly, Endeavor. Wait a second. There's a Pentagon. Hold up. I thought this was cheated. There's the Pentagon, there's Endeavor, there's the Cherish Ball, and there's the tag. There you go. Those two Raichu are completely different. The other one was used in anything but a VGC match. It was a Nugget Bridge match. Damn, I thought I was lying. No, I thought I was publicifying. He claims that Wolfe Glick cloned this Pokemon because he tweeted about giving it away. Oh man, hold up. I thought you could trade Pokemon in Pokemon since the very first generation, and you could breed them since the second generation. So maybe he bred the Raichu he has here to supply that copy to a winner, and maybe he could breed many more. Oh yeah, the original trainer, the fifth most important piece of this Pokemon, is PGL, and that lines up as well. So the takeaway from all of this is that for anyone who actually believed Publicify of all people, well, that's just telling of their equal lack of intelligence and brain cells. These people want Wolfe Glick to be guilty, and they want to believe whatever the hell they want, whether he defends himself or not. Remember, there's no reasoning with fools. This is what happens when you do proper research. This is how you objectively look at anything. This is how you put your feelings aside and apply logic. Once again, this is the type of shit Publicify has been inventing for the past 7 years. He presents agendas and narratives. Everybody's guilty until proven innocent. What wonderful, not flawed logic, not to mention way of thinking. Is Wolfe Glick perfect? I never said he was. Could he have been more careful with illegal Pokemon? Well, if he actually used one here? Yeah, but I don't think he should be sentenced to death, especially with this laughably conflated libel that he has been harassed with for the past 4 years. Do your research, kiddies. Everything you echo isn't reality because your dumbasses want to believe anything you're probed to believe. You're too lazy to do your own research. You want somebody to hold your hand and whisper sweet nothings in your ears. But I digress. It's good knowing that after all of this time, Dream Ball Raichu is 100% legal. Yeah, you couldn't breed it down from a male Raichu until 7th gen due to the mechanics of the games. Nugget Bridge matches are incomparable to VGC because they're not sanctioned by the same people. But then again, the concept of being framed doesn't even apply to such brilliant brainlets. But I must thank the Publicify Simp Nation and all of his echo chambers for proving once again how naive, obtuse, and biased the guilty until proven innocent fallacy truly is.